Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we are in the open fossil cup. So in the Great Lake here, we're going to be trying out the Escavalier paired with the Jellicent and the Pelipper. So with the zoom on here, we'll face it is going to be able to potentially give you a hydro pump. We're going to switch out here, try to catch something. You do catch a hydro pump, and that's fantastic for us. We do draw out the Spiritomb in the back. So this Spiritomb is going to beat the Jellicent. You know that we cannot show it here, and we fire off a Shatter Ball to get it into the yellow. Maybe it's the Power Whip, taking out our Jellicent. Makes sense, and then we should be coming back in here with the Escavalier. Let's see if we get a farm down at any point. We are going to be able to tank the first move here. Power Whip is resisted, so we can easily survive that. We go for the farm down, good farm down by us, and then let's see what they bring back in here. They bring back in the Azumarill. We can fire off some moves. They decided to come back in with the Whiscash. So Whiscash here is being teamed a Shadow Whiscash. We throw the first drill run. There's a decent amount of damage. Another drill run does get shielded. Trying to get to another move, and then we catch the move. Let's see, this is going to be the Mud Bomb. We do catch the Mud Bomb, so that's great for us. And now we have to beat this Azumarill and the Whiscash with our Pelipper. Pelipper does have 2 shields to work with. This is going to be the Play Rough, and now we know they have Play Rough and Hydro Pump. We're going to go for this Hurricane Fear. It doesn't KO, but it should get it low enough that we can get a good farm down. Right here, we're going to shield this Play Rough and keep this Pelipper as healthy as possible. And now we have a ton of energy. We're going to be able to throw this Weather Ball right here. This is probably going to get a shield. No shield, and our opponent realizes that is GG. So well played by us. The Pelipper with a ton of energy, wrecking havoc for that team right there. But I think the key right there was being able to get that Azumarill to use a bunch of that energy on our Jellicent. All right, here, fantastic lead. They probably are going to switch out. Okay, they built in the Jellicent. We're going to switch into our Pelipper here as is probably our best case scenario. We're going to show the first one here, ends up being the Shadow Ball, so a good shield right there. We're going to fire off a Hurricane to either get some big damage or maybe a shield. We do get the Hurricane to go through, and now we are going to be close enough for farm down. Let's see if we get the farm down. We do get the farm down after tanking a Shadow Ball, so that was pretty good. We got a lot of energy to throw back at this Reggie. We do have 2 Weather Balls, so this Pelipper ended up being used perfectly, getting the Hurricane, getting to 2 Weather Balls with her getting farmed down, and we'll take that. So that means that we're going to be able to potentially take out this Reggie with this drill run. You do grab a shield. Now, what do we think is in the back at this point? We don't know, so we're going to shield right here. They end up having the Yeti Colo, and even Colo here is going to be able to fast move us down, but we're going to fire off our Shadow Ball right here. It does grab the shield. Now we have 0 shields versus 0 shields. You're going to try to get to this Aerial Ace. This is going to be super effective, but I don't think it's going to KO from this range. Yeah, doesn't quite KO, and let's see what moves are being used. Hydro Pump gets used, so GG's to our opponents. Luli Colo with the Hydro Pump coming in clutch for them. Man, that was a little bit surprising. Didn't expect a Hydro Pump on the Luli Colo. Alright, here we got the Escavalier versus their Shadow Quagsire. We're going to switch out into the Jellicent. We are going to be able to tank a potential Stone Edge here, so... Okay, they actually go for the Mud Bomb. We're going to go and fire off this Shadow Ball right here, as this Greninja is going to be really good against this Jellicent. You don't really have anything to throw back at this Greninja, so we just get it as low as possible, and then we're going to come back in with our Escavalier. Here, we're going to look for a potential farm down. Okay, we do get the farm down, which is fantastic. And now we can deal with the Shadow Quagsire again. They've already shown that they have the Mud Bomb. We're going to switch out into the Pelipper once we grab a shield. Potential Stone Edge? Oh, interesting moveset. Aqua Tail and Mud Bomb. But now they're in trouble because this Pelipper doesn't have to shield anything. Let's see if they're going to... Okay, they try to catch and move, but we are going to fire off this Hurricane. They do decide to let it go, thinking it was a Weather Ball, and now we are going to be able to win the game because that Quagsire has no coverage moves to take care of the Flyers. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with the Pelipper. just taking out the Poliwrath in the back and basically the Quagsire as well. Alright, we got the Escavalier versus the Tentacruel. Alright, we got a couple options. They switch out into their Poliwrath, but we're going to switch into our Pelipper now. We're dealing a ton of fast move damage. They decided to go for this Icy Wind here. It does debuff us, and then we're just going to keep on farming until we get to about 100. We throw the Hurricane. We either wanted the shield or the KO. They decided to let it go, and we are able to maintain alignment. We're going to see the Tentacruel back in, unable to get to a Hurricane, so we're just going to fire off this Weather Ball to chip away, and then we're going to come back in here with, what do we think? Jellicent? Okay, Jellicent, because there's a better matchup, and we think that the Escavalier can take care of whatever's in the back. They have the Sludge Wave version, so that is not going to be effective. We're going to go for the Shadow Ball right here. It does a huge amount of damage. And then we're going to have to consider letting this go. So they have the Sludge Wave and Scald version. They have the Jellicent in the back. So what an interesting team that they had. Jellicent and the Tentacruel, double waters. In fact, they had triple water with the Poliwrath, right? So what an interesting team. We're going to go for these drill runs here to chip away at this Jellicent. Unfortunately for us, we did not make the right call, and you had to use our Escavalier versus their Tentacruel. We thought that they would have some kind of answer to like a Reggie, but it looks like they don't care about Reggies. Here, they're going to have to go for this move, ends up being Shadow Ball, taking out our Escavalier. And then, unfortunately, we are not able to get to a Shadow Ball to carry out their opposing Jellicent. So, GG's to our opponents. That was an interesting team. Not sure. I don't know. That was a 50-50 call, kind of. All right, here we got a great lead. Let's switch into their Toxapex. So we do have the Jellicent for this Toxapex. This is a similar situation like the Tentacruel earlier. The Jellicent is going to be able to tank all these moves. We go for the Shadow Ball right here. Toxapex is quite healthy and very tanky, as you can see. We go for another Shadow Ball right here. This is going to get it pretty low into the low red. And so we're looking for a farm down at this point. We should get the farm down, and then we should expect to see the Magnus Zone back. And so we're going to be able to fire off with moves right here. Unable to get to the Shadow Ball. So this serve here. Oh. Please? Oh no. Unfortunately, it looks like we have lagged out of the game. This is brutal. So we'll see if it returns in the next couple of seconds, but it looks like this is your classic lag out game. So let us know if you think that we would have been able to win this game, and let's see if this is going to come back. Nope, it doesn't. So yeah, unfortunately, we probably lagged out. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.